In one of Hollywood's best partnerships, Denzel Washington and Spike Lee reunite again to tell a New York story with everything on the line. Highest to Lowest follows a powerful music mogul's dramatic fall from grace and his struggle for redemption in the very city that once made him a legend. And for Denzel, there was never a question of who should be behind the camera.
This is a New York story. The script came to me before it came to Spike. I knew it was a story that Spike could tell. I called my boy and I said, hey, we got to make this movie together. We had great success on our last film, Inside Man, and this was a natural fit. He hit me right back, and I was sitting
with
there.
The quickness.
But he stopped hiring me. He hired my son. He didn't call me no more. He John David.
Highest to Lowest is out in September. The Legend of Oki has already landed in cinemas this summer, delivering a high-stakes fantasy adventure that's drawing comparisons to E.T. The story follows Yuri, a shy farm girl from a remote village, raised to fear a mysterious species known only as the Oki. With a cast featuring Willem Dafoe and Emily Watson, the film takes a surprising turn as Yuri's encounter with the creatures challenges everything she thought she knew. If that felt otherworldly, imagine a place where, after death, you have just 1 week to choose your forever. In David Frayn's fantasy comedy Eternity, Joan, played by Elizabeth Olsen, faces an impossible choice between the life she's lived with one man and her first love, who's waited decades for her return. Eternity arrives on the big screen later this year. Family man and former lethal assassin Hutch Mansell is back in Nobody 2. This time, the Mansell family goes on a much-needed vacation, but they soon find themselves in the crosshairs of a crooked theme park operator, a shady sheriff, and a ruthless crime boss with a very personal vendetta. At the heart of the chaos, it's a familial affair, something Bob Odenkirk, who portrays the world-weary Hutch, says was essential to get right.
It was super important to me to reconnect with that family and make them feel real, make them feel like they love each other, but they struggle with the way life wears you down. And yeah, to me, it's in the DNA of Nobody, that if you don't get that right, it doesn't matter how good the action is.
Nobody 2 is out now. Disney revives its Y2K magic in Freakier Friday, bringing back Lindsay Lohan and Jamie Lee Curtis as Anna and Tess for another mother-daughter swap. They reprise their iconic 2003 roles, joined by a new generation bringing fresh chaos. For Sophia Hammonds, who plays Lily, Anna's sassy soon-to-be stepdaughter, it was a dream role.
When I heard that they were making a sequel, I wanted to be in on it so bad. The only reason I had even heard about it was because one of my friends was auditioning for it, and I was like, oh my gosh, I need to audition for it. And thank God I reached out and did, because now I'm here, and it was the best time of my life. Best summer ever.
Freakier Friday is out now. Keanu Reeves trades action hero for angel in Good Fortune, a heavenly comedy coming to cinemas in October. Starring alongside Aziz Ansari and Seth Rogen, Keanu plays a rookie guardian angel who swaps the lives of a struggling gig worker and his wealthy boss in order to teach them a cosmic lesson. Expect chaos and laughs in this wild story of fate, fortune, and second chances. From cosmic mix-ups to life's unexpected turns, The Life of Chuck dives deep into the wild ride of destiny, where every choice can change everything. Based on the Stephen King novel, the film stars Tom Hiddleston and unfolds the genre-bending tale of 3 chapters in the life of an ordinary man named Charles Krantz. A heartfelt and hilarious ride that you soon won't forget, The Life of Chuck is out now. British actress Vanessa Kirby trades royalty for grit in Night Always Comes, a tense thriller based on Willie Vlaughton's novel. The Crown star portrays Lynette, a struggling young woman in Portland who, when facing eviction, embarks on a perilous overnight quest to save her family's home. And Vanessa says she was drawn to the role by its very raw realism.
To us, it felt like, God, we haven't really seen a female protagonist like that, or these characters around her. Went to a women's shelter and spent a lot of time with women there who told me their stories, and it was so unbelievable. If you put that into a movie, you almost wouldn't believe it. And so then suddenly it felt like, oh, Lynette's story is really representative, even though it's extreme.
Night Always Comes is available to stream now. If tangled love triangles are your thing, don't miss Materialists this summer. Dakota Johnson, Chris Evans, and Pedro Pascal star in this romantic comedy drama from Past Lives director Celine Song. Desire, deception, and the New York dating scene collide in a stylish tale of modern love. And for Dakota, it's a role that cuts through the noise to what love's really about.
Lucy exists so hardcore in a world of people defining themselves and potential love interests by their material assets. Like, do I have a life that I love what my life looks like, or do I have a life where I feel genuinely loved?
Materialists is out now.